Hey guys, Dr. Prometheus here, and we just entered war with Japan. So this can be pretty much what's going on in the world at this point. In at this on this December the 8th, after we were attacked, we saved the game. Oddly enough, after the CFF modifier and putting this on an SSD, it's saying this game runs amazing now with the Black Ice mod. So it might be something I put out there as well. That just no issues with it whatsoever. No crashes, smooth, no autosave crashes. It's nice. So here's England. They're decked out and ready for any invasion, essentially. I've never played England as Black Ice. I wonder if they have some uh, events that spawn some troops in. There's a radar installation. So they got radar. Just trying to make sure, detect anything. So we do see some German. There's an SS Army. Some movement on the front. So we're not allied with the Soviet Union. Going on in Africa. So this is Vichy, France. We are not at war with Vichy, France. Although we can declare limited war, come through, and march across. But I don't think that's going to be needed. I think what we're ultimately going to do is take our Atlantic fleet, destroy Italy's fleet, move in here, start taking this down, and force Germany to come down and defend Italy. I might stop like here, the defensive area. I don't have. These are hills, mountains. Torino has a. I might use the river as a place to stop my advance. But also I have a couple spots down here that I can stop here and stay here. Or like do one of these. And still cover myself. I can still. Actually, the better part might be establishing one right here. Hills. Ancona, hills, mountains. Plains, hills. Yeah, probably Rome was one. Let's see what's going on down here. I don't see any units on that border, which is odd, strange. Over here, I don't see any invasions yet of the United Kingdom. We're not at war with Russia. The only entrances is from, I thought is here. There's 3 here. This entire area, but it's besides this plains, it goes into rolling plains to Vladivostok. The rest of it is hills. Good defensive terrain. The other alternative is go through Mijang into Mongolia into there, but the infrastructure isn't great. So they hold all of China. They haven't done to make the puppet out of the Republic of China, Japan, or whatever it's called. There's like a little puppet they can make that takes over like majority of Japan besides like the coastal regions, or China, I mean. Burma, not facing any issues. We do have an invasion of Iran here by garrison troops. It's like, yeah, by garrison troops of the Royal Army. Yeah, north, south, Yemen. You know anything about that history? It's very, very clouded after World War II. Belgium, Portugal still holds this. UK. So the good thing with the Spanish state, since they're communist, at no point if Gibraltar falls will Spain join the Axis. If they are Republican Spain, sorry about that, they will actually, after capturing Gibraltar and Tangier, possibly even no, and if Spain holds the other part of Tangier, Spain will join the war on the side of the Axis. So we have to make sure that Gibraltar doesn't fall. Also, Gibraltar, that gives us free access to the Mediterranean and denies the Italian fleet the ability to leave. That's why this is so vital. The Suez Canal. Same reason that holding province of Colón, where the Panama Canal is, will be so vital, and that is the sole reason. That's close enough. The sole reason is the transfer of our navies through there. Otherwise, we have to go all the way down here, obviously. What else? I mean, the Soviet Union was winning in Finland. Are they still at war with Finland? Yeah, they're at war with Finland. I think Finland re-attacks them. I think that's what it is. So the Soviet Union won, extended the lines, and then from there, after Germany attacks, and they get close to Leningrad, then the Finns attack. I think it's how it's set up. Yeah, they're really close to Moscow. There's Kursk, Kharkov. Battle of Kursk was very costly. Rostov-on-Don. That must be the river right there, Rostov-on-Don. Not very good with my Russian geography. I know this is the Dnieper, or however you say it. Not sure what river that is. Volga, maybe? Or no, the Volga is back here. The Volga separated Stalingrad from some of its other, I think it's Caspian Yar. Traditionally, they fought over this area, but really right on the river line, the Soviets still held and ferried troops across the river. They pretty much used the river as a way to force the Germans to fight against fortifications and fight against very primitive fortifications, but the sole fact that it was fortifications at depth would slow down the Germans and allowed them to just make a war of attrition, per se, and force the Germans to fight in a long drawn out war, or long drawn out battle for weeks. Moscow, they arrived just outside Moscow, but really the battle for it, I mean, Russian winter is horrible, but it's not even 1942. They've really sorry, Deshaun again. They really just ran over the entire Russian army. I mean, I wonder if they really have that much in force, or it's the sole fact that they just demolished Poland in about 8 weeks, moved over, demolished Netherlands in about a week, went through Belgium in about 2 weeks, took Norway about a month. This is in this let's play, and demolished France in about 4 months to 5 months, maybe six tops, before France capitulated. I wonder if literally they just attack like this, repurpose their entire force, and just swiveled around, took this out, and then used additional forces that they weren't using up here. Because I mean, they chose not to invade England, and instead chose to move over uh, to Russia first, the Soviet Union. Yugoslavia fell in weeks. And they, while they were just pushed straight through down Yugoslavia, they pretty much just rustled through Greece, forced Bulgaria to capitulate, and that forced Bulgaria, Romania into the Axis side after that. I mean, really, the weakest one is Italy. The weak brother is Italy, so what we'll have to do is come in. If we can't land on Vinci France, we might declare a limited war. We're not at war with Germany yet, but we will be. We'll declare a limited war if Germany doesn't automatically declare war on us. Or we might just come straight in. And since France holds this port in Gobs, ferry troops into Gobs, move from Gobs to Tripoli, and then go from there. Use Malta as a staging point, or take back Malta. First things first, I have to restructure my fleet. My Atlantic fleet. Send it in the Mediterranean and start destroying the Italian fleet, essentially. And just make it totally unusable. And then on top of that, protect the supply lines of England. Well, ultimately, what I might have to do is mess up the supply lines down here. But this will also give me sight on what exactly is here. I don't know what's there. That's the thing. I don't know what's... Wait, are we already at war? We are already at war with Italy. So they're at war with us, and then the Soviet Union, we're at war with them. So how it's set up is we can't share line of sight. But at this rate, if they're that weak, and I squash into Germany. Yeah, see, that invasion was squashed in a heartbeat. Do I fight through Italy? So defensive perimeter. I'll start France. Essentially, I'll just squeeze up through here. Squeeze up through Bavaria. Go through, liberate France. Liberate Belgium, Netherlands. Start taking over Germany. And if this war is still going like this, where they're pushing out, and they get stalled, the Soviet Union starts pushing it back, I think we might, if it's up to me, we're not cutting the country right here. I think that's Castle. Like Hanover was technically, I think it went like here. Braunschweig. Yeah, it was like here. So this was Soviet territory. Yeah, because I know Kiel was. This was Germany, and we split Berlin. But look at all the units there: an SS unit, SS, armor. Cavalry. 3 armored corps there. Same thing there. Let's see what else. What else can I do? I mean, knocking Japan out's my priority. I think that has to be my priority. So I don't have a lot in the Asiatic fleet. But what I don't have in the Asiatic fleet, I'm redeploying from Hawaii. Am I gonna do a island hopping campaign? I might. But in all actuality, what I might do is see if I can stall the Japanese might at the Philippines and force them into naval engagements they lose, and then from there use that navy and use the Philippines to go an island hopping spree up to Okinawa. I mean, it all comes down to if I can stop this fleet from taking over everything else. I mean, Guam's probably gone. Yeah, literally war happens. It's like, you just pissed me off. Boom. Let's go. Let's do this. So I probably didn't even have to build all those garrisons. What I probably could have done is worked on infantry and then used that time to make that. But these garrisons will actually help me in a way. full garrisons. I don't think anyone over here is looking to join the Axis. We actually do have some. If we have some South American players who go there, we're attacking. Don't care. But I think that's going to be it for this portion. If you have any questions or anything you want to see on the map itself about what's going on, go ahead and comment on this video. I'll go through it before the next episode, and I'll look at it, and we can go through it. I can show you if there's anything you want to see on the map for this time frame at December 8th after Pearl Harbor as the U.S. Fortunately, we don't get a revolt risk look. Oh, well, they get a total reduction anyway, so it doesn't even matter. Yeah, Axis propaganda press. Hard Germans get -9. So they can literally do send in the Goom squads, and that's not even an issue. Love how it says likely rebels, nationalists. Well, they're nationalist Germany. Oh, cool. Okay, cool. So it's already in there. I can look at the province and go. Okay, Onnosbruck is a social democratic of the party of the Deutschlands, which is West Germany, and the Communist Party Deutschland is the east. It goes all the way to Poland. So technically, who gets there first? And I think if we have time, we march across Europe, and depending on what we meet on the other side with the Soviet Union, we might just keep on marching and restore freedom to all of Europe at that point. I know one Let's Play player's playing as the Soviet Union, and his thing is trying to do what's called Operation Impossible for the Allies. I think it's still in here. Is that? Vassals, control over Europe. That's if we go all the way across. Damn. Nuclear power. Let's see what else. Weird thing is I didn't get Railroad Tycoon this time. It's a very good one at the start. National Highways either. there's two of the allies. So yeah, I don't see it in here. Puppets. Control the Mediterranean. I'd need to control Panama. Damn, Gulf of Mexico, that would be a good one. Alright, guys. Look through here. That's it. I will see you guys next time when we go through some gameplay. Yeah, just leave me some comments below and tell me if there's anything in particular you want to see. Later, guys.